Hello. Hello. Welcome on in, everybody. How are you guys doing
Mr.
today?
Internet 1. Welcome to the Hotbox.
Is that Parker Island streaming on Twitch TV? That is Parker Island streaming on Twitch TV. Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing today? Um, yeah, today is the final day of the VTuber SummerSlam. Today is the last day for charity. Today is the last day I can raise any more money for Gamers Outreach for the time being. I do want to do this again. I did enjoy this. I don't feel like I was able to contribute as much as the other people have. Like, some of the other VTubers raised, like, fucking thousands of dollars at this point. But I was only able to raise, like, 100 so far. But, you know. Maybe next year I'll have a bigger, everything. And I'll be able to do some more. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. You raised. What do you mean? Sure, I raised a family. Sure. But we're here to watch some videos. Now, the first video we're gonna watch today, as good as it is, it does contain some copywritten music.
Rabbit_guts. Welcome to the
Real
Hotbox.
SummerSlam was the friends we made along the way. Indeed, raising a family speedrun. But yeah, so the first video we're gonna watch has copywritten music in it because that's mainly her style. You're gonna find out just how much I love Cootie's style. Cootie, as a content creator and as an artist and as everything that I've seen of her, she is it's like she never escaped from 2007 era internet, from the 2007 era internet. She's just firmly stuck in the MySpace era of the internet, and I absolutely love it. She is stuck in Windows XP. She's stuck in the old YouTube poops. She's stuck in the bits of glitz and glamour and glitter and all the MySpace pages, the old ways that everyone used to express themselves, old DeviantArt, all that stuff, and especially old Newgrounds, because I've met her and found her content originally on Newgrounds. My favorite Parker Island moment is when what the fuck? What the fuck? But we're gonna start off her video. When the copyright music starts, I'm going to mute the audio and I'm going to put on some filler music. Alright, give me a minute 'cause I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I'm being dragged away. Give me a minute, guys. I
Welcome
just
to the
started the stream,
Hotbox.
but goddamn. Motherfuckers ask me while I'm upstairs and I just started streaming to go downstairs where they are to feed the cat. They are sitting down watching TV. And they use the excuse like, oh, it's your cat. Yeah, it's also mom's cat. We bought joint custody of that cat. I'm never gonna understand fucking parents, man. Okay. Alright, like I said, start the video. From what I've seen, the intro is okay. But immediately, like, after the intro and stuff, we're gonna have to put on some filler music. I think the intro and everything is edited enough to where the it won't get auto clipped. So let's just hope. Alright, now we gotta mute it. So put on some filler music. If anything interesting happens that I feel like I should unmute for it, I will. We'll just see. I want to see how these are made. I'm eating a donut. Or I'm eating a donut. Alright. What's Careless Whisper? He's still playing the copyright music? Yep. Big Sax guy. But yeah, you see what I mean? It's like, when I look at this stuff, it feels like I never left 2007. And that is why I love Cootie's style. I don't know how the fuck I just missed the trash can. Bump down the quality. It's already at 440. All right, let's do what. Now this is the authentic. This is the authentic old YouTube experience. How's the audio sound? All right, that still sounds good. Okay, we're gonna have to mute that. I thought it would mess with the audio, but no, it didn't. It's just the visuals. Well, now I can't really see what she's doing, so let's do 240p. Nah, I can't even see it with 240p. I think we need, as funny as it is, and as a good joke, we should probably keep it on 480p. Just so that I can see what's happening. Oh my god, made it. Just look at this. There's so much work that goes into this. Explosion. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's like a little background. Oh, I like that. You see, I wish I could bring this over to fucking Premiere, which is what I use to edit my videos. When I make videos, like once in a blue moon. I wish I could carry some of this over. Yeah, what if I just like hired Cootie to like edit like all my videos from now on? That'd be fucking amazing. Stretches. And she even talks like she's still stuck in the 2000s era of the internet, which also again I love. Like even like when I was talking to Cootie, because I've commissioned Cootie in the past. Actually, let me show you some of the things that I commissioned from Cootie. Let me show you some of the things that I commissioned from Cootie. This was the first thing that I commissioned from Cootie. It's this little animated cancer prints thing, which just looks amazing. Like I freaking love this like so much. And there's also a non-gifified version of it. Yeah, but that one is also huge. Hang on a sec. You don't need that much cancer prints.
3_Cricks. Welcome to the hot box.
What did I walk into? We are discussing Cootie, which is a person that is amazing. Saw the gift that got an ad. Oh, I'm shrinking the wrong thing. Shrinking the wrong thing again. Shrinking the wrong thing again. Oh, it's because it's up there. There we go. This is the, No, Crix, it's fine. We're just discussing, we're watching Cootie's video about how to make, WMM-styled vids in Vegas. And the thing I love about, Cootie is that they act like they're stuck in, the early 2000s era of the internet. Like, the early 2000s era of the internet. And I've commissioned them in the past, and they even spoke and they talked in our DMs like they were from that era of the internet, which I have to applaud. Like, I wish that I could live the life that Cootie lives. Yeah, but yeah, she made this. She made the GIF version, which looks like this. You can commission these styles, the style of GIFs and such, and it it's like MySpace. It's like I'm in the old MySpace days, and I freaking love it. I have one for cancer prints, and I also have one for Count Psych, which is not a name that I don't think you've heard in a while, but I still have one of him. Little old crazy clown motherfucker. Why didn't I hear you when you came in? And normally it says the Crix.
_Jin.
But
welcome to the hot
Yeah,
box.
this is she made this, and I also have a non-GIF version of this, of Count Psych. Why is my mouse being weird? Like, this. I'm stealthy. You are the least stealthy person that I've ever known, Crix. I'm gonna be upfront with you about that. But yeah, freaking, I love Cootie. I love the stuff that she makes. I absolutely adore the fact that she never left the early 2000s era of the internet. And honestly, we should all go back to the early 2000s era of the internet. We should all go back to those old days of MySpace and early YouTube poop and all that stuff. Back when everything was Windows XP, everything was made with Windows Movie Maker and Vegas Pro. You're the only person to say that. I'm loud on the internet, but it's really just the internet. Yeah, you can be kind of loud on the internet. Not often. Yeah, I commissioned her. She made these. And she is just really good. She's a really amazing artist. And you guys should also commission Cutie. Not Cutie, Cootie. You should also commission Cootie. In fact, while I'm here, let me give you her Twitter. Go follow Cootie on Twitter. She makes amazing art. She makes amazing Newgrounds art too. In fact, let me also get her Newgrounds for those of you that use Newgrounds. You should all go give her a follow and everything. She does amazing work. Let's get back to the video. Which the video, again, we can't really watch with the normal audio because there's copyrighted music. So I have this filler music playing. Oh, I think we're gonna learn the cool sparkly effects now. Did the music change? Is that copywritten? Should I give that a shot? Is that copywritten? Should I play this? Should I play it with the normal audio? Should I risk it? Should I probably? You're saying probably I should risk it or probably shouldn't? I would say no. Okay. All right. Let me restart the lo-fi music, and we'll keep playing with this. It would be super funny if you did. I'm sure it would be funny, but Twitch is also much more on the hammer with copyright stuff. They're a little more lenient to like minor offenses compared to YouTube, but when you make an offense, they fucking crack that hammer on you hard. You can get away with more on Twitch, but when you do fuck up, they make sure that you know it. Well, that's how you do the rainbow effect. Actually, to go off on another tangent here while this plays, I saw in someone like asked like Cootie like, hey, how do you still use Windows XP and stuff? And I think I remember her saying like, oh no, I do use Windows 10, but I found this program that makes my Windows 10 look just like Windows XP. And I saw that and I was like, holy shit, they really make that. That sounds fucking amazing. I thought about downloading it. I just haven't. I have very much thought about it, though. Excuse me, that's a thing? Yeah, it's a thing. Give me it. Oh, I have to go searching for it. I would have to go looking for it, Crix. I have to go and, like, maybe I could, like, DM her and ask her about it. I farted and it smelled like... God fucking damn. Why did I laugh at that? Why the fuck did I laugh at that? Why did I laugh at that? Maybe my humor is stuck in the 2000s. I hate it when fart sometimes, man, sucks. Yeah, it does suck. Converting glitter gifts to MP4. You see, even she talks like that. Like, I cannot get over, like, when I commissioned Cootie to draw Count Psych and Cancer Prince and all that and make those gifts, she speaks just like how she does in the video here. She still talks like the early 2000s, and I love that. It's amazing. Like, it's the same way that I thought, like, when I started talking to Lark, like, I thought, like, in DMs, he would be like, oh, yeah, I'm not... Oh. He's still, like... Even in DMs, Lark still says, like, he's the greatest Fey thief and all that stuff. Like, when I talked to Cootie, I thought, like, it was gonna be like, oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, thank you. I'd love the commission. Thank you. But, no, it's just like this. She talks just like this. Even, like, in normal conversation. And it's amazing. I love it. This song is a folder called DeviantArt Swag. What swag are you getting from DeviantArt? I think that's still some copyright music. Now she's just making a long video. I love the little bear. I love the little dancing bear doing fuck, what is it called? Oh, the caramel dancing. They're just doing a little caramel dancing in the bottom left. I don't even know what video she's making, but I'm so invested in it just by looking at, like, the text that she's making. Alright. I don't know if this is copywritten. Bad face. Bad face. I don't know if this is copywritten. I'm scared to, like, listen to the music on stream because I think I can't tell what's copywritten and what isn't. Our friends also scared. I can barely read the text. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about when I talk about Cootie? This aesthetic is amazing, and I think that we need to go back to this old aesthetic. Cringe culture is wait, wait, no, that's wait, that's Quandale Dingle. Wait, no. Yo, wait, Cootie just killed Quandale Dingle. It's not Pringles. It's Quandale Dingle. It's Quandale Dingle. Cody just killed Quandale Dingle. It's Mr. Pringle. It's Quandale Dingle.
Avidshin. Welcome to the Hotbox.
Alright. I think that was a good start. Let's turn off the music. But yeah, please go follow Cootie. Like their art, everything. They do an amazing job. And they do an amazing job. Please go support them. But now we're gonna go into a little bit of ASMR territory. We're gonna move on to some ASMR territory right now. I'm gonna crank that volume all the way up. Are you guys ready for the ASMR hours? This is what I was waiting for. All right, are you guys ready? This is the shit that I listen to when I want to relax. Like unironically, whenever I want to relax, I will just lay down in my bed and listen to videos like this. I am not kidding you. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but we're gonna find out. Oh, I was clicked off. There we go. Wait, why is it cut off and left here? What the fuck? Why is the video? Why is the browser source like oddly cut off? How can I fix that? Uh, transform, edit transform, crop left. Oh, I know. I remember why I have it cropped. Yeah, I had it cropped because of my old Opera GX thing. It's still kind of cropped. What the fuck? It's still cropped. Why is it still cropped? Yeah, it's fixed. Why is it still cropped? Okay, I need to get a new fucking browser source. Pause for a moment, guys. I'm sorry. Nope, this isn't what I wanted. Uh, window capture. Yeah, it's window capture. There we go. Oh, that's fucking huge. That down. I'll put that here. There we go. Now we can actually see the name of the weapon. All right, let's get this back rolling. Oh man. I unironically love this shit, like, so much. Remember to donate to the charity, guys. I love this so much, man. Like I said, I don't know what this says about me as a person that I love this, but I don't know. That moment when Big Gun, yes, Big Gun. Oh, I love that one. I really love the futuristic reloads.
Kiosk so. Welcome to the Hotbox.
Welcome on in.
Nebulous Fantasy.
Welcome on
to
in,
the
Neb.
Hotbox.
Oh, this one is incredibly satisfying. Just the speed that he goes, that's some fucking skill. Oh, I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. Oh man, that was nice. Oh, did they make another one? All right, we'll get this one next after we watch that one. Yeah, we'll watch this one. The most satisfying 4 minutes of your life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute, those were Gary's mod. This is Gary's mod. That's TFA. Big gun is back. That's TFA. That's literally Gary's mod. My God, how did I recognize that? This motherfucker's reloading Gary's mod guns. Some of these are from Gary's mod. Wow. Oh, that. Oh my. Wait. What? What was that reload? Wait. Oh my God. Wait. What? Okay. All right. Wait. I need to play this one in slow motion. I need to play this in slow motion. Also, the quality. Let's get that high quality because I do have that that YouTube 4K. I need to play this back in slow motion. Just watch all the moving pieces here. All right, watch this. So he flicks it, replaces the mag, and then the magazine cocks the gun. Oh my God, I love that. Oh, can I watch that again? I need to watch that in even slower speed. Just watch this. Oh my God, that's amazing. I need to find that mod. I need to find that fucking weapon. Oh my God, I'm going to get in a call with NG afterwards, and we are going to go on a fucking witch hunt for that gun. Oh my God, that's amazing. What the fuck? Wait, what are these reloads? He bounces the magazine off the floor! Oh my God. Oh, what? Oh, no, okay, we need to watch this one in slow motion too. Oh my God, this... Oh my God. Oh, that is pure dopamine. Oh my God, that's pure... I need to get NG in here. Wait, give me a fucking minute. I need to fucking get NG. NG. He's probably busy. I need to show him this after the stream. Jeez, that's amazing. Yo, big... Yeah, now we have a big gun. Oh my God, that's amazing. Turn that down a little bit. This is less satisfying for me just because I'm not in the cars, but I'm sure somebody's getting satisfaction out of this. Okay, that is satisfying.
You
Oh,
feel everything, yet you keep trying. I'm not my brother.
oh, 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 man. Yeah, this is pretty satisfying. Oh my god. Oh my god, I loved that. I loved that so much. Holy crap, I loved that. Oh my god, what's this one? Uh, yeah, I think we're done. Let's watch some more reload animations. This is Far Cry. We gotta get that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We gotta get that high quality 1080p. Alright, some of these are pretty nice. I like these. Story time? Fuck. I can't really think of a story right now. I want to watch the gun animations. Oh, man. Story time, story time. Uh, I'm not good with coming up with these on the spot. Uh, oh, here's a good one. God damn it. Alright, story time first and then vocoded voice, alright? So, a long time ago, me and my grandparents had this tradition where every Friday I would sleep with I would normally I slept in my bedroom and they lived in the basement, but every Friday I would do like a sleepover, quote unquote, in the basement with them. And then the next day we would all go to Walmart because that was the tradition, and then we would get something to eat afterwards. And every time we went to Walmart, my grandmother would go and do the shopping, and then me and my grandfather would sit in the little play area that had all the arcade machines and the claw machines and all that. At some point, the Walmart, yeah, but at some point, the Walmart added one of those wire cutting games. You know, the ones that are impossible to win and you can't ever beat them ever because they're so bullshit. One day when I went in, I noticed that one of the wires was almost broken, like it was almost cut through, right? So I went ahead and I said, "Fuck it." Well, I didn't say fuck it because I was a kid, but I was like, fuck it. I want to go and I want to try to win whatever is dangling on that wire. So I went in. I got the machine perfectly aligned, and I actually cut the wire. But then as the item fell, the wire literally spun on a little on a little beam that was directly below the item, and it got recut and it got recaught. It just stayed suspended in the air because the wire wrapped perfectly around the little pipe cylinder thing, and it was just perfectly stuck there. And then even the grandparents were like, "What are the odds of that? Like, what the hell?" So we went to like the Walmart front desk lady. We're like, "Hey, the machine. We our grandson won something from the machine, but it got caught again. Could you come and open the machine?" And the lady was like, "Oh no, we have to call the guys for the machine. But we'll call them and then they'll be in here tomorrow, okay?" And then we were like, "Okay." Then we got home and then we came back again the next day, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we weren't able to get a hold of them, but they'll be back the next. They'll be here tomorrow, okay?" Like, okay. We went home, came back the next day, and she was still like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. One more day. We did get in contact with them. They'll be here tomorrow, okay? We promise. Right? Okay." So, and we were getting tired of constantly coming back and forth to the Walmart every single fucking day. But we finally came on the fourth day. I had to convince my grandparents to take me on the fourth day. And by convince, I mean cry like a little fucking baby. And then we did. And there was this different lady, and then she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she walked over and unlocked it without needing any of the people that run the machine. Like, she just unlocked it, and she gave me the item. It was a 3D camera. I lost it. I don't know where it is anymore. But, yeah. Game is made to be impossible, and impossible means impossible. Apparently to that lady, yeah. Parker Island villain art. But yeah, that's the story of the time when Walmart tried to scam me because of the wire cutting game. Anyways, let me go open up voice mod, turn on vocoded voice. Warming up. Here we go. It's turning on. Just give it a quick moment. Switch to the vocoded voice. And switch the mic to voice mod. There we go. Alright. Now let's get back to the satisfying reload animations. Oh, I love that ping. Oh, these are nice. Oh man, I love satisfying reload animations so goddamn much. They make the most realistic KSG reload ever. Wait, I've never seen a KSG actually reload normally before. What the fuck? That's the only time in a video game I've ever seen a KSG actually reload the normal way that it does. The big guns are here. But there are definitely bigger guns to come. Let's see the resolver weapons. I want to see the resolver weapons. There we go. It's nice. You know what? Actually, you know what I want to see now? Far Cry 2. I want to see the jamming animations and then all the weapon break animations. Far Cry 2 is the most realistic game ever. It didn't need to be this realistic with like weapon jams and with like the weapon breaking and everything, but I kind of commend it, and I wish more games went back to the style of being this hyper-realistic with firearms. I don't know why I find these satisfying. It's a very weird thing. But you know what I also find satisfying? When people donate to Gamers Outreach. Oh, yeah, that's nice. When you finally get the satisfying, like, crack noise, that's always nice. So this doesn't make any sense. Now he's not even banging the guns anymore. Me one Nerf gun. That time he didn't even bang the gun. Okay, now this is terrifying to me. If I somehow managed to jam a grenade launcher, at that point I wouldn't even I would just throw it on the ground. I'd be like, nope, nope. I don't trust that. I'm not gonna keep using that. I don't trust it. The pump was satisfying. Nice. You just finally get the bullet out. It's so nice. It's satisfying. I've never seen a bolt action weapon jam before.
Nebulous fantasy. Welcome to the hotbox.
That's the satisfaction. Welcome back, Ned. Welcome back. Come on. There we go. Oh god. The entire top just freaking springs up. Yeah, assume they would share the same animation. They're basically the same gun. Like, very basically. When them all in big gun jam, sad farts. Man, you jammed a tranquilizer gun. God. Pathetic. Even jam a flamethrower. First off, how do you jam a flamethrower? Second off, this is the same thing as the grenade launcher, where if I jam a flamethrower, I'm like, no, I'm not using this anymore. I will throw it in front of me, and I will back away slowly. Jamming a flamethrower sounds terrifying. Give me a second. Just to check the integrity of the fucking link. Alright, there's this one now. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's equip animations there. We don't want that. Now I think I can turn off the vocoded voice. I think it's been 10 minutes. Little boop, yeah, little boop. Turn on the blue snowball. Open up task manager so I can close voice mod. This voice mod's a bitch to close. Alright, weapon breaking animations. Now this one should be less satisfying and more sad, but I don't care. I'm a sucker for punishment. Oh. God damn. Oh god. Oh, the golden AK. Oh, that is terrifying. That is so terrifying to break a fucking grenade launcher. That is absolutely terrifying. Just like grabbing hold of that thing after it breaks. You're just gonna sit there like, oh my life. How did that not explode me? Like that is absolutely terrifying. Ooh. I love the sound that one made. Damn. Oh, that's also terrifying. We can break the mortars too, wow. Alright, what else can we watch? Yeah, let's watch Far Cry 2 healing animation. That's something. That's something to watch. The healing animations in Far Cry 2. This is ASMR, but I think you're also gonna cringe at some points. He's out now. You don't have your pills, bro. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Ooh. Just the crunching noises, man. It's the crunching noises. Ugh. Oh, oh. Oh, the splat. No, oh, God, the splatter. The splatter, the fucking bullet. Oh, my God. I need to put this in slow motion. Okay, let's keep that at 1080. I need to put this in 0.5 speed. Just watch the splatter and the bullet pop out. Oh my god. That's why I love this crunch. Fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Internet. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, God. He just pulled the bullet out with his teeth. Oh! Okay, that's normal. That's a normal way to heal. Oh. Far Cry 2 was not afraid to go in-depth with these healing animations. Oh. Oh, dear Lord. You're not even hitting the bullet wound, dude. Oh, my, the reverb. Me when my pet fly won't leave my skin. What do you mean, me when my pet fly won't leave my skin? You mean you take a pair of tweezers and you'll rip out a fly from your frickin' leg? Oh. Oh, the reverb. Oh. Oh, the... Oh. Oh, you just pull out a tooth. Oh, Lord. Oh. Now we have revives.
I'll do my best to cover you. Stay low. There's a sniper out there.
You're putting that through the shirt? No, he put that through like the little vest he's wearing. He's gonna get none of that morphine. He got absolutely none of that morphine. But you're putting that through. Oh, that fucking face. He's getting absolutely none of that morphine. Because it's going through like the frickin' bulletproof vest. Like through the shirt. Like that sucks, but he'll still get the morphine. It's going through the bulletproof vest.
Give me more.
Even more through the bulletproof vest. Oh, the poor bastard. Oh, the poor dude.
Bastard morphine.
Why did he ask for morphine when he was about to get You're grabbing the gun. You want it. Why are you asking for morphine? Far Cry 6 healing animation? Alright, let's watch Far Cry 6. Duct tape. Oh, okay. I like how in third person you're just not reacting to it at all. Your body just kind of remains a little motionless. Oh, the cracking noises on that one. He needs some morphine, apparently. Oh. Ugh. Ew.
Thank you.
Alright.
Shit. Thank you.
They're here!
You're okay. I got you.
Get him back up.
You'll be okay. I'm coming. You are such a good dog.
Waffle. Ugh. I didn't get gator vomit. It was the crap.
Who's so good, cocodrilo?
Pet the gator.
Let's go, chorizo. Dale, chorizo. Let's go, chorizo.
Oh, the poor little baby dog. We all love Guapo. We do love Guapo.
Oh,
We also
good
love
boy.
Chorizo.
Good boy. That's a good boy. Hey, Charon, let's go.
Chicharron.
Dale. Come on, Charon.
It's just showing us all the animals that vomit.
What the hell was that? Charon, bad bird.
Apparently you can't pet the bird.
Coño.
It's a little rebellious bird. Oh, it's Boomer!
Dale, boom boom, dale.
I didn't even know Boomer was in this game.
Dale, boom boom.
I thought Boomer died in New Dawn.
Come on, boom boom. Good dog. Good dog.
Boomer is always a war dog.
Good dog. You are such a good dog. Go!
Ugh.
Oh, so good, kitty. Good girl. Good girl.
E9000. Oh yeah. I forgot he was in the game.
Ándate.
He's immune to all that shit.
Oh, so good dog, huh? Oh, so good dog, huh?
So many dogs in this game as companions.
Oh, so good dog, huh?
And this is the one that I use.
Dale, girl!
I always use champagne.
Dale, girl!
When I play the game, I always use champagne as my ally.
Nice, kitty. Good girl. Good girl.
All right. Next, let's do the Escape from Tarkov healing animations.
Oh, I'm hit! Oh yeah, they got me. I need to be patched up.
I don't play Escape from Tarkov, but
Go on without me.
I know way too many of my friends that play this game.
Damn.
I think
They
he's
got
hit.
me
Yeah,
really bad.
I wonder, is he hit? I wonder if he's hit.
Call an ambulance.
I wonder if he's hurt.
Need a bandage. Need to put on a bandage. I'm hurt. Oh man, I need a doctor. I
That's
feel
mean.
like shit. Oh, call 911. I'm losing blood. Oh, I'm bleeding. I need a med kit. Yep, I'm a little fucked up over here. Oh shit, they got me. Damn,
All right.
I'm fucked. Oh fuck, they got me.
Yeah, I wonder if he's hit, guys. I wonder if this guy's been hurt
Do
in
you
any
have any
way.
meds?
You know, I think he's hit. Yeah.
I'm done. Oh, I'm out. I'm fucking dead, guys. This is the end for me. Damn, those motherfuckers got me really bad.
Is he hurt? I wonder.
I need some fucking meds.
I wonder if he is hurt. I don't know.
Oh, I just fractured my hand. My arm's fucked. Oh, shit, my leg's broken. My leg's fucked.
Now let's see the eating and drinking animations.
God damn, am I exhausted.
Alright. Got all these soups, all these canned goods. Oh, we got crackers. Got even more crackers. Condensed milk. Is it? No, 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 no. No. Is that fucking mayonnaise? That's gotta be fucking mayonnaise. He is not drinking mayonnaise. I need to see the label. He's drinking mayonnaise. What the fuck? That is wrong. It's like cereal. Sometimes when you no, there is no time you should ever just straight up drink mayonnaise. You know how liquidy the mayonnaise has to be in order to drink it? Ugh. And that's just straight up sugar.
Damn, I need a drink.
Alright. Water bottles. Soda. Okay. Had water. No! Stop it. Some kind of fruity juice. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming milk. Sparkling water? Oh, that's wine. And that's good old Jack Daniels. Oh, we got a big jug. Big jug of water.
We need to take a break.
Alright. Well, I think now is about time when we can move on to the next thing. Let's watch some good old Mike Burnfire campfire talks. What's one that we haven't heard? Here's one. Now we're gonna finish off with some good old Mike Burnfire, some campfire stories between two veterans. I like listening to these. I'm gonna lean back in my chair while I listen to these.
I remember going to a party at someone's house, and I don't even know whose house it was. I remember you were there, and I had I had somehow gotten waffle-flavored cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like maple syrup flavored. And I remember throwing up inside a shrub.
I think I have vague memories of this. Wasn't there a woman that got drunk and took off her shirt and flashed everyone?
I may have been throwing up at the shrub at the time. I would have remembered that.
If it's the same party I'm thinking of, then that's all I remember from that. And also at the end when I left the party, I was awkward and didn't know what to say, so I turned to her and said, "Thank you for the evening of entertainment."
That is the correct thing to say.
Thank you for the evening of entertainment.
I liked your boobies. So we went on a field exercise at one point to the middle of frickin' nowhere at Fort Polk, and that's the thing that people don't understand about Fort Polk. Is it's huge. It's probably a couple hundred square miles.
Oh, damn.
It is a massive training area. They have like a whole fake village out there that has like 2.
Man. I need to set that to 1 per stream, man. I can't fucking keep doing it. Abby, can you refund those points? I can't come up with another fucking story. I cannot come up with another story to save my life. Abby, can you just refund those points? Also, donate to Gamers Outreach, please.
2- and 4-story buildings.
Yeah.
That has just like cameras and everything in it. Fort Polk is massive, and a lot of it is just forest and whatever. So we're out in the middle of nowhere on a field exercise, and I've been eating nothing but MREs. And when I say in the middle of nowhere, I literally mean in the middle of nowhere. It was like an hour drive through heavily rutted back roads to get to anything. And I'm supporting an infantry company that is, man, I don't know, probably 100 yards down the road.
Okay.
For some reason, they didn't want me in their camp. I don't know why.
Damn.
That guy keeps fixing my guns without my consent.
Right? They didn't. It's just baffling. Actually, the snipers would get really mad at me when I would go to fix their guns because I have to do like annual weapons gauging on their guns, but they get really mad anytime I would touch them.
You must my 0.
Yeah, they would get really mad anytime I touched their guns, so I would have to sneak over to the companies and do annual weapon inspections on their guns when they weren't there.
I guess when you're like
Damn.
hands on your firearm, you're understandably a little touchy.
Yeah. Anyway, they're like 100 yards down the road. I have my 5-ton truck. Because there's no field kitchen or anything, I've just been surviving off MREs, and this is day 3.
Yeah.
I gotta poop real bad. This has to happen. So I'm looking around, and I realize that there's no porta potty anywhere. So I walk over to where the infantry company is. They've got their little barbed wire gate set up, and they're being all cute out there and pretending that they're actually on like a military exercise. And
They're pretending to war.
I come walk up, and they're like, "State your name and rank." And I'm just like, "Dude, okay, I gotta take a crap." I'm literally right down there. I'm the guy that fixes your guns. You remember me? I have to take a crap. Where's your porta potty? We don't have any out here. What do you mean you don't have any out here? Where do you poop? And they're like, "Oh, we just dig a hole in the ground." I go, "Fine, all right, fine, whatever." So I go walk away from where my truck is, and I find a nice tree, and I just kind of lean against it and do my business. I start hearing. It's getting louder. It's getting louder and louder. Man, why is that so freaking loud? I look over my shoulder behind me, and I can see the truck heading right towards me. And that's when I realize that I am literally pooping right next to a road. And it's not like it's still a dirt road.
Yeah? It just wasn't well defined. You thought you were in the wilderness?
I thought I was in the middle of the woods, but it was a dirt road. And all of Charlie Company goes rolling by, and they're all looking over the side of the truck. There's a dude pooping down there. I'm just like, great.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
It's like, man, fuck you guys. I'm like, I should throw the roll of toilet paper at him. No, I'm still holding on to it. I need that to wipe. What can I throw at him? I don't have anything to throw at him. I throw the poop at him. I'm not picking that up. So yeah, all of Charlie Company saw me taking a crap in the middle of the woods. And then, like, a couple weeks later, one of the guys came down to get, like, some weapons fixed. And he's like, "Hey, weren't you that guy that was taking a shit?" And I'm just like, "Shut up." It wasn't a porta potty. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Seeing me at field exercise towards the end of it, I was sitting by my truck. I'm reading a book, and I start smelling like a campfire. It's weird. Is there, like, a forest fire going on? Because you're not allowed to have fires when you're out in the field.
I would imagine soldiers would be negligent and start fires if that were the case.
Yeah, probably. They would probably actually start a forest fire because people in the military are stupid. Couple 100 meters away, I can see fire. It's inside this infantry company's camp.
All right.
I get up and I go over there, and there is a big old fire going. And I am
Big
not even
ol'
kidding,
fire.
There's a wild boar on a spit.
What? They caught a wild boar?
How?
Yeah.
How?
How indeed?
How? And there is a warrant officer who is standing there, who is a CW3, I think. Warrant officers only go up to 5.
Hang on, I gotta fix my model.
No.
He's a CW3. I mean, he's probably in his 40s. He is completely filthy.
Yeah.
He's covered in scratches, and he has blood all over the front of his uniform.
Okay.
What in the actual fuck happened here? Come to find out what had happened here, this CW3 was going to be getting out of the military.
Okay.
And he had done it all. He had been an airborne, gone air assault, ranger, special forces. He'd done everything.
He had a laundry list of achievements.
Yeah, the rack on his Class 8 uniform is bigger than your frickin' head.
He has to get a second rack.
Yeah. Well, he was going to be retiring from the military.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically were like, well, we'll put you in a cushy desk job until you're retired from the military. And he's just like, fuck that, you put me in an infantry company.
Yeah.
So he just requested to be in an infantry company, and they put him in one. Because he's a CW3, what are you going to do, say no?
Yeah.
They're out in the field
What are you gonna do, say no?
This wild boar, because they are everywhere in Louisiana, they're an invasive species. They hate them. This wild boar goes tearing ass through their camp. And this CW3 looks at the lieutenant that's standing next to him, just slaps his M4 in the lieutenant's hand and goes, hold this. Goes off into the woods.
He didn't shoot it. He grappled with it to the ground.
They didn't see him for 2 days.
What?
2 days, he was just gone.
2 days?
And granted, that might be an exaggeration. I don't know, because a lot of tall tales get thrown around in the military. I'm only relaying the information that was given to me.
It's a decent enough explanation for why there is a boar on a spit.
And then he comes back one day, dragging this wild boar behind him, covered in blood. Chief, where the fuck were you? And he was like, I saw that wild boar, I wanted to kill it. What? Crawled around on the ground, tracking down this wild boar, and eventually got close enough to it and just jumped on its back and slit its fucking throat.
Come on.
And he's standing right there, covered in dirt and blood.
It sounds like a tall tale, but you saw him.
He is bloody as all get out. And he brought it back, and they're like, well, we don't know what the fuck to do with it. And he's like, I'll start a fire, we'll cook it up and eat it. And they're like, Chief, we can't do that. And he's like, who's gonna tell me no? He's about to get out of the military, and he's a CW3. Nobody's gonna tell him no except for a general, and then the general's probably gonna be like, that's fucking badass right there. And he's like, shit, yeah, it is, brother. You get the hawk.
Yeah, it is, brother.
It blew my mind when that happened. And that was the moment that I was like, man, I fucked up. I should have tried to go to warrant officer school. I could have done whatever the hell I wanted. Nobody would care.
Wish I could have wrestled a pig.
I was so baffled by that.
Long story short, I joined pig wrestling varsity.
Silver piping. I honestly, every time I tell that story, I feel like people are very incredulous about it. And I fully understand, because if somebody told me that story, I would not believe it. There is no way I would believe that story. He probably wasn't gone for 2 days.
Some details may have been exaggerated, but
He
you
may
saw
have,
it.
He may have only been gone for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But baffling.
Yeah.
The moment I realized when I was in the military that I kind of wish that I would have gone to warrant officer school or become like a helicopter pilot or something was on the convoy live fire exercise. We had helicopters that flew around with us, and they had simulated guns on them. They'd go pew, 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 and shoot at things. It was really cool.
All right.
But the helicopter landed before we were going to do one of the convoys, and the pilot gets out. And he gets out and takes his pilot helmet off, lights up a cigar, comes walking up to us. He's like, all right, so you guys are the convoy we're supporting. We're going to do this. And just try not to get in our way, and don't shoot blanks at my fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I should have been a helicopter pilot. That's so cool.
So many other better jobs you could have done. Instead, you gotta work with guns. Damn it, you hate guns.
I hate guns. I told you about tasting guns, right?
What?
You refresh my memory.
People would bring 50s to me, and they would be like, it's running really rough. I don't know if there's something wrong with the locking block. So I'd run my finger across like the inside of it and get a bunch of oil on it and then stick it on my tongue to taste it. Because if I could taste metal shavings, then that meant that the tolerances were wrong. But then people would just constantly spread this rumor or this thing of Zach licks the inside of machine guns. Zach's eating oil in there. And I'm like, I am robot.
I'm not eating oil. I'm tasting oil to see if it's a good vintage.
I'm tasting it to see what vintage it is.
Oh my god, I love listening to these. What's one that we haven't listened to? I don't think we listened to
When I was-
Cruise Demon Child Milk Crate
high-
Casualty.
When I was in high school, my family and I went on a cruise. They have a little tiny island that the ship parks nearby. I guess you don't really park a ship, do you?
You could anchor it to the floor,
Seafloor.
the ground.
We were sitting on this little island, and I was sitting under.
It's like a weird like mic thing going on with this one. I don't want to listen to it. Pipeline Evolution.
I think it's time we talked about the pipeline survey job.
We could talk about that. It could also be folded into a greater discussion about terrible jobs we've taken and how much we expected our employers to look out for us, which we have learned over 20 years is almost certainly never the case.
Yes. Really quick recap. I enlisted in the military in 2004. I got out of the military in 2009. 2009 through 2013, I was going to college for technical writing. My dream job was to get a job teaching or writing about small arms repair, writing for a gun magazine, something along those lines.
You wanted to combine your two interests of writing and also fixating on guns.
Yes. So I was going to college for technical writing, and then one day, one of the people I knew in the military gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, I am now teaching small arms repair to the U.S. military as a civilian at Fort Lee in Virginia."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. How do I get that gig? So I applied. I got the job almost immediately. It paid $27 an hour.
I love this episode. You've
Quite
heard this
nice, I
one,
think.
Spartan?
Yeah.
This didn't require a degree.
Nope, didn't require a degree. They offered me the job like immediately, so I dropped out of college my last year. I had barely started my last year of college. I was like maybe 2 weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped out of college, dropped everything, moved to Virginia, started teaching small arms repair.
Since you had already started that semester, did you get your money back?
No.
You spent an entire year's tuition and didn't attend.
No, just an entire semester's tuition.
Still a lot.
Yeah. Also, it wasn't my money, it was the GI Bill's money.
Well, it's easier to throw that away then.
But I had to pay that back.
Ah.
So, yeah, that's one of the reasons that I still have student loans now, is because I have to pay that back.
The semester you didn't
I
attend.
dropped out, yeah. Dropped out, moved to Virginia. Long story short, basically Congress deemed a bunch of budget cuts had to happen, and they reduced the amount of civilian contractors there were.
And you were unfortunately one of the ones were cut.
And I was one of the ones that got cut. So, 2014, I find myself living in Virginia, separate from literally everyone I've ever known. I have one friend in Virginia who now has moved somewhere else because he also lost a job teaching small arms repair. So back down to 0 friends in Virginia. Effectively became homeless.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I had like nothing. I couldn't afford to pay rent because I had lost my job. So I rented a U-Haul truck and then just lived in the back of that.
I wasn't aware of this part. How long did that last?
2 weeks.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
terrible, but still, living out of the back of a U-Haul.
Yeah, this is one of the ways that I discovered that if you want hot food and you're homeless, what you can do is just take your car battery and then go buy a crock pot from Goodwill for like $5, and then just snip the
What?
electrical plug on the back of the crock pot, strip the 2 wires, and then attach them to the car battery, and it heats the crock pot up.
What?
Okay.
So that's how you can make hot food if all you have is a car battery and a crock pot.
Why did you never tell me about this? Why were you suffering in silence?
Because I was embarrassed. Anyway, one of my friends from high school got a hold of me. We were talking about something, and he basically was like, yeah, I got this job doing pipeline survey. It's really great. Right now they have me working on a bridge.
Yeah, does a pipeline cross the bridge?
No, the job was a cathodic protection job. We refer to it as the pipeline survey job because that's better than a cathodic protection installation job. And what they were doing is using this thing that's like a combination of an arc welder and a spray paint gun to literally metallize and spray zinc in patches onto the concrete that you then wire to the rebar inside of the concrete. So that rusts instead of the rebar inside, because when the rebar inside starts rusting, it starts causing
can't
spalling, which
comprehend
means that
what
the
he's
concrete
saying.
cracks and starts fragmenting all over the place.
Yeah, obviously.
I cannot comprehend what he just said. Like, all that just pretty much just neumed right over the top of my head. I have no idea what the fuck he just said. I am so confused. But if you're not confused, please consider donating to Gamers Outreach. This is the last day.
Compromises the integrity of the bridge.
Basically, what he was doing was adding like 25 to 30 years of life to this concrete.
He was spray painting metal on the bridge so that the spray painted metal rusts.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, he's like, yeah, it's a great
Alright,
job.
that
It's paying
made
like
more sense.
$30 an hour, and you're getting prevailing wage, and you're getting Minnesota painters' wages. It was paying a stupid amount of money to do this job, and he was like, it's great. I'm basically the only person out here. I don't have to like report to other people.
No one's breathing down your back.
Nobody's breathing down your back. You get to spend all day outside. It's
so
like
nice.
it's hard work, but it's great. I was like, man, that sounds awesome. And he basically said, you know, we need another person. So do you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, I don't have a job.
I don't have a college
house.
degree. I'm homeless. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, fine. I'll fucking do it. Because at this point, what I was waiting on while I was still living in Virginia is I was waiting on my Merchant Mariner credential and my TWIC card, which is Transportation Workers Identification Credential, so that I could get a job working on a tugboat.
If things had changed a little differently, if time had run its course a little differently, you could have been operating a tugboat.
Yeah, I would have
Operating
moved
a
to Norfolk,
tugboat.
Virginia, and been working on a tugboat, and by now I probably would have been a tugboat captain. Well, because I have a high degree of mechanical inclination, and I was like, you know, working on a tugboat might be kind of cool. I found the phone number of a tugboat place, and I called them, and I was like, yo, do you need any workers? And they're like, what can you do? Well, I can fix small engines. I can kind of work on diesel engines. I know how to work on hydraulic systems. And they're like, yeah, we can use another engineer. Just get this stuff and then get back to us. But because unfortunately, it ended up taking like 4 months for me to get my Merchant Mariner credential. So I would have been homeless for quite a while in Virginia before I actually... Anyway,
You took the pipeline job instead.
took the cathodic protection job instead. What it originally was 2 weeks on, 1 week off.
Okay.
That was the original schedule. I would work for 2 weeks, and then I would have an entire week off, and then go back to work for 2 weeks, and then have an entire week off.
Okay.
And like, it was great at first. When I showed up there to do this pipeline survey job, I had, you know, my steel-toed boots. I did have to go get some other boots because the steel-toed boots I was wearing were literally steel-toed combat boots. And they were the jungle combat boots.
Yeah.
If you've never been to a bunch of construction sites, usually they are very wet and very muddy because you're moving a lot of heavy equipment around that's just churning up the ground.
No grass to absorb it.
I almost kind of got trench foot the first couple days, but, you know, whatever. It's fine.
No,
A
I'll
story
God.
for another day.
Oh,
story for
God.
another time. Like, you know what? You know bobcats, the little bucket loader things.
Okay.
They're generally called like skid steer or a bobcat or whatever. You can
okay.
call them whatever you want. Anyway, we had one of those, but it didn't have a cockpit. You would stand behind it and walk behind it as it moved itself along.
Okay.
So it's basically like a lawnmower, only with tracks.
Okay.
And a little lift thing on the front. We named it Sheila
Okay.
because it had tank treads. There were multiple points where like we would have to drive it through water that was almost knee deep. So we would sit on the top of it and reach behind us to operate the controls because OSHA's nowhere around. So what do they care?
So the thing would be basically submerged?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
this little tiny diesel-powered thing is just going, just wading through mud because it's got a snorkel so it can breathe.
I didn't realize you were doing construction on Atlantis.
Because this was a bridge and it was going over effectively swampland, there were several parts where the mud was quite deep. So like starting out, the job was great. I had like zero complaints about it. It went incredibly well. Like I enjoyed doing it. It was good.
That bridge assignment lasted about a month.
Yeah, I think it was about a month. And then it was on to other jobs. And then that is when it started getting into the survey portion of the job.
Working with actual pipelines.
Yeah. So what this job would entail is we had to apply the same cathodic protection systems to other pipelines. And a lot of it either involved just doing like the standard anodes where you basically just slap a chunk of zinc onto the pipeline, or installing rectifiers, which is a thing that converts alternating current into direct current. And the way a rectifier cathodic protection system works, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
It's all very complex.
It's all very complex. Basically, you take a thing that converts AC current to DC current, and it pumps electricity into the pipeline, which makes it last longer. Somehow. I don't fully know. But anyway, I did a lot of work in the Rust Belt area of the United States.
How
Okay.
ironic.
Now what the job entails is either getting readings on a pipeline to see what condition it's in, or directly installing cathodic protection systems.
And as I remember, the measurement portion generally consisted of taking some kind of rod and marching around with that, trying to follow it.
You had these two things that looked like ski poles. They had little sensors in them, and you had to pour liquid in them for some reason. I forget exactly why. I don't fully understand how it worked. Basically, you would hook a current up to the pipeline. It would make the pipeline emit a frequency that you would use this rod thing to locate where the pipeline is.
You basically had a metal detector that not only detected the pipeline, but also told you how much charge it had to make sure it was in good condition.
Yeah,
Something like that.
something along those lines. So you had this thing that you would attach to your chest on like a weird harness system. Basically like a freaking graphing calculator that was slightly more advanced.
Yeah.
That you would connect that to these two ski poles that you had, and you would walk on top of roughly where the pipeline is, and every time you stuck one of the ski poles into the ground, you would push the button on top of it, and it would go beep, and it would measure the current coming off the pipeline, or whatever. You have to have basically a contact point with the soil to do it. So if the pipeline goes under a road, or a driveway,
Or a pond, or a lake.
if it's a short distance, whatever. If it's a lake, you can't really go through the lake. I remember doing one job that I don't think you were here for just yet, but this pipeline went all over the place under like a mall parking lot.
Oh my.
So every 6 feet, we had to take a drill and drill through the asphalt of the parking lot, and then pour water into the hole so that we could get a reading off of the pipeline. So basically what it turned into was me or somebody else walking along with the measurement system going beep, 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 beep every like 6 feet to take a measurement. Someone else drilling holes in the concrete 3 feet apart from each other every 6 feet.
This sounds ridiculous.
And then someone else pouring water in the holes with a bottle of water before you would get up to it so that you could take a measurement on it.
This mall was still intact, right? It wasn't.
Yeah, it was still a functioning mall. So we're doing this, and there's like, you have a belt that you have to wear with a pouch on the back of it that carries like 2 miles of copper wiring.
Yes, because
Okay.
the way this works is you have to be connected to the pipe to measure it.
Yes. And it's all very, very low voltage. You don't have to
Digimon
worry about it.
2000.
No, I never got
hurting
shocked.
you.
Welcome to the hot box.
Welcome
I
on
did,
in,
but
welcome
we'll
on
get into
in.
that in a minute.
Okay.
So when you get done surveying a thing, you have to go pick up all this copper wiring, and the copper wiring is very thin. It's about the thickness of a human hair. But it's like miles of this copper wiring, because you would do
Jesus.
sections like a mile long in between where the survey points are. The survey points are like a mile long. So you gotta go back and pick up all that copper wire. Also, this copper wire, because it's so thin, there were multiple times where we would have
This sounds like the most tedious job in the entire goddamn world. So you just like, so first off, you have to like have all that copper wire. You need to go back and get all the copper wire. You have to do this dumb routine where you're walking forward, beep beep beep. Someone's drilling holes. Someone else is filling the holes with water. It's just like a fucking conga line of just beeping holes in water. Like, why? I don't know what to say. I don't know what the fuck to say. This all just sounds like so infuriating. Like you'd think that by now there would be like other ways of doing it. There would be like better ways of doing it. Also, we have like no time to finish this. We are at 55, so we're just gonna listen to the next 5 minutes and then we'll end.
And then a car would drive across that copper wire. The copper wire would immediately snap. Or my personal favorite one, where the copper wire would get wrapped around the axle of the car, and the car would just pull all like 2 miles of your copper wire. So you're just walking along, and suddenly you like stop for a second, and it's really quiet, and you hear. You're like, what is that noise? And you look behind you and see the copper wires going.
Shooting out.
shooting out of your pack, and you're like, oh fuck, so then you gotta snap it off. You don't have to worry about it getting wrapped around your hand or anything. There's no danger in it. It just means that now you have like 2 hours of work. You have to go back, find where the wire snapped. It just sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, the survey portion, honestly, for as much as we complain about it, it wasn't that bad.
You were walking around holding ski poles for hours. It's really easy work for decent pay.
For decent pay, and most of the time, you're outside. and it's generally relatively nice out because you can't do this job in the winter or the rain.
If it's a rainy day, congratulations, you're getting paid to stay indoors.
Pretty much, yeah. The other part of the job was inspecting cathodic protection systems that had already been installed or had been there before.
Okay.
So basically you would have to go up to one of these rectifiers, this thing that's converting AC current to DC current. You would have to go up to this thing and take measurements off of it. That is how I accidentally took 750 milliamps directly across the chest.
Oh.
What I did is I went up to a rectifier to get readings off of it. Normally what you do is you hold the multimeter in one hand, you take the little alligator clip that's attached to the multimeter, and you go clip, and clip one wire on, clip the second wire on.
Yep.
All while only ever putting one hand onto the thing. What I did, because I was in a hurry and impatient, is I walked up with the positive and negative wires in my right and left hand and went boop and put both of them on at the same time. Because I didn't even think about it. Did not even think about it at all. Put them on there, and the moment I attached them, my hands went numb.
Yep.
And my chest hurt really bad. And I went, ow, that really hurts. It was for such a imperceptibly short period of time. I immediately had to like sit down and I'm just like, oh, I feel sick.
You just got electrocuted.
My whole chest hurt really bad. And shortly after doing this, I could feel and kind of hear my heartbeat going, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo.
Oh, God.
Not great.
Oh,
So it was
God.
750 milliamps, which is the point that can cause severe heart palpitations, possible heart failure, extreme pain.
Oh, you felt that.
Hell yeah, I felt all those things because my heart didn't want to run correctly. So when you take that many milliamps of direct current, it's basically overriding the signal going from your brain to your heart, telling it how to beat.
Yeah, I had to figure it back out a couple seconds.
Yeah, so it took a minute of my heart going, oh God, what the fuck? Ah! I basically spent the rest of the day feeling like absolute dog shit and feeling like I wanted to throw up.
I believe that. I've hit myself with AC current before. It wasn't pleasant, but I moved on.
I guess we'll finish off with my own little story. I once had a bit of a electrical problem. There was this one time where I was downstairs with my grandmother, right? And she had this little like like those strips that have like all those other little outlets on them and stuff. She was like, "Oh, Parker, can you go and plug the fan into one of those outlets?" And then I went over and I did that. And then like as soon as my hand plugged in, my right hand went completely numb. I felt my whole body jitter for a minute, and then I had trouble letting go of the current. And then finally I just like my whole body like fell backwards and I fell into the couch. My fucking my hand all the way up my arm to my elbow was like pretty much just completely numb. I could feel nothing. I could slap it against the wall and not feel anything. And I was like, what the fuck happened? I don't know what happened. And then I walked over to where the outlet was, and then we felt that below it was extremely moist. Like there was like a crap ton of water on the little carpet that was there, and we had no idea where it came from. And then it led to this whole other thing where we had to like completely change the carpet flooring, and the grandparents had to like move up into the living room for a few days as like some people came in to change everything, and it was a big fucking to-do. But I just can't believe that the way we found that out was me almost electrocuting myself. But with that, we are at the end of the VTuber SummerSlam, and I think it's time we go find somebody to raid. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming on Wednesday. There you go, you got the free story time. There you go. But yeah, there you go. I will be back to my regularly scheduled programming on Wednesday. I am going to take Tuesday off because normally today is my day off. So Monday, Tuesday, I'm taking off. I'll be back on. I'll be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll take Sunday, Monday off, and then I'll be back to my regularly schedule. But for now, we will go and raid this person because they're also doing the SummerSlam, and this is their last day. Thank you guys for coming. You guys have a great rest of your night, and peace out.